Thank you so much for joining us for Season 3 of the Unbounded Artistry Podcast. After a short break, we'll be back in the fall with Season 4, starting October 13th, 2021. We'll leave you with this bonus episode that was streamed live on Twitch. If you miss us, you can find us there at twitch.tv/tealfishstudio. Enjoy!
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the Unbounded Artistry Podcast.
Yes, we are back for episode 17.
Yeah, we're trying something a little new this week.
We're doing it live.
Yeah, so we're live on Twitch. Channel is Tealfish Studio. And it's being live streamed.
I have a guest today, my doggy. My doggy Madison is joining us.
Oh, she's already exhausted. She just yawned. She's like, I'm over it. But you're gonna have to be here for a while. We got a lot of things to talk about.
Maybe you could pick from the shelf conversation.
How is she gonna do that?
Poke it with her little face.
I mean, she's gonna poke them all. I mean, we could try. She'll grab one. I don't think she will.
I don't think she will.
I don't think she will.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. You gonna pick something?
All right. So we're gonna pick a topic from the Shell of Conversation. All right. Well, we can try to see if she'll grab one, or at least if she'll maybe.
So, gonna pick a conversation.
Whatever one she touches first. Oh, it looks like that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we got?
Let's see what it says.
Let's see what she picked.
Oh my goodness.
Let's not fall.
If you were to move somewhere, where would you go and why? Doesn't matter how far. This is from Lothar in the Discord.
Ooh, that's a good one. If you were to move somewhere, where would you go? Why? Doesn't matter how far.
Utopia.
I think it has to be somewhere that exists.
Atlantis.
I mean, that existed at one point in time, possibly. I mean, are we constrained by...
I think it probably has to, still exist.
Okay.
I think he meant how far as distance. Distance-wise.
Not as a time.
I guess not. Not as a time.
Not as a time.
Where would you go?
If I were to move somewhere, trying to think. It's hard to know because I don't think I've been to a lot of places.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like based off of what I see in the media or on the news or online and stuff like that.
What your preconceptions are.
Yeah. Trying to think. The first things that come to mind is something near water. I would love to live somewhere near an ocean. But then part of me is I don't want to deal with hurricanes.
That's the thing is you got to weigh all the options.
Yeah. So let's just pretend that we're going to pick a place that really doesn't see a whole lot of natural disasters.
You can't do that. If you're going to pick a place, you got to go with what the place actually has.
Okay.
You can't just make up facts.
Okay.
You can't make facts up.
Fine, but then it makes it harder because I would have to research it and see
Well, okay. Let's do this. Pick a place that you think you would love to live, and then we'll actually pull up information about how big of a mistake we've made.
Okay. So my first thing is to kind of go with what I know, and that is I've been to Florida. I've been to the Carolinas. I've spent time on the beaches in both places. They are very nice. But at the same time, they are very prone to hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say that those would be places I'm going to cross off the list.
Okay.
So we're not going to go with those. I was thinking maybe like further up the coast. If we go to like, we could go maybe like Maryland or Virginia, because that's a little bit further south from where we are, which would give us warmer temperatures kind of year round. And also,
where?
Like Virginia or Maryland, somewhere like that. Be a little bit warmer in the wintertime because you're further south. But you're a little less likely, I think, to have a hurricane. Or we could go complete opposite coast. But I don't want to deal with California because all the wildfires and all the earthquakes.
Yeah.
And then even if you go further up the coast, they've also been dealing with a lot of wildfires this year as well. I don't think they really get hurricanes on the West Coast, but they get earthquakes and fires. I'm not sure which is worse to deal with. And then the Gulf, you could go to the Gulf too, but then the Gulf also gets a lot of hurricanes. And then this past year, Texas got like slaughtered with like the winter storms and the frost and all that stuff.
So I think that's unusual.
It is unusual, but it's probably going to become the norm now. Because all the just uncertainty in the climate, like everything is just very unstable, I feel like.
Yeah.
So we're left with leaving the mainland of the US. Okay, so we're moving on.
Okay.
Part of me is like maybe Hawaii. I don't know a whole lot about Hawaii. I know there are some active volcanoes, but I don't think it's anything really too much to worry about. She's shaking her head like, yeah. So Hawaii would be somewhere on the list. I would say that I've always wanted to visit Australia, but now that the more I read about it and see stuff about it, there's always an abundance of deadly creatures.
Yeah.
And they're going through some kind of infestation of mice.
Like a mouse plague or something?
Yeah, because...
Is that what they called it?
Yeah, it's just like, there's like an abundance of mice and they're just like...
everywhere?
Going through like just like supplies like at farms and stuff like that. They're getting in people's houses and
it's like legit like a plague,
yeah,
like a locust plague, but mice.
Yeah, because there's not enough predators to keep their numbers down, and they multiply so fast.
Yeah,
and they're just eating through all their grains and stuff like that. It's crazy. And then, New Zealand would probably be somewhere I would want to check out. I feel like New Zealand is like the safer version of Australia. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just my thoughts. And plus, they have a lot of amazing like landscapes there. Like a lot of movies are shot in New Zealand just because it's just like so like breathtaking. So I would probably have to say... Probably if I was going to stay in the US, it would probably be Hawaii. That would be my place. And then if I was going outside the US, I would probably say like, yeah, like a New Zealand type of area. It seems to me like the closest to what I would find ideal, I guess.
Okay. I could get on board with that. For me, like first thing that comes to my mind is Hawaii, because it's just, even though like there could be a lot of like natural disasters and stuff, it's just like such a like picturesque place to like live. Cost of living is extremely high, but like I think if you can live with less and just kind of enjoy nature, then it's feasible. But it's very expensive to live there because I've had some friends that have lived there for periods of time.
Yeah, I know some people that live in Hawaii.
And it's like super expensive. The other place like in the US that I would want to live is probably Cape Cod because it's just beautiful and I love it.
I'm not sure that's actually some place you can really live.
People live there. What do you mean?
Like, it just feels like some of it is
a lot of it closes down for the season or whatever. So but like, sure, I think it depends on where you're living, and like as long as you're not dependent on touristy stuff for your living.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't know what stays open there. Like, I feel like a lot of people migrate out of that area.
I don't know. I feel like people like live there like year round.
I'm not sure like how much
it's just completely abandoned in the winter.
That's how I vision it. Yeah, like it's like
I don't think so.
As soon as like the calendar hits like, you know, I don't know, end of October or something, they're like, okay, we're all evacuating.
I don't think that that's true.
But that's just how I kind of picture it in my mind. Like I feel like a lot of things like close though, like for the season. And it's just like I don't know what would be left open. And then like a lot of the roads too, like they're tough to navigate even during like peak summer. Like they're just so twisty and windy. Mm-hmm. Like some of it makes me very nervous. And then you have all the people with like they have like the mirrors at the end of their driveway, so when they back out they don't like back out into somebody. Mm-hmm. Just because there's like no like vision because like it's like so like deeply wooded and it's just windy roads.
Yeah.
It does make me nervous.
Okay. There.
And plus, like the winter times there, like right on. If like, I'm assuming you're gonna live.
I feel like it can't be worse than being in Buffalo.
No, are you gonna live like right on the water, like the ocean? Because if you do that, then you're gonna get like ice build up on your house from the wind and the waves, and that's like a whole nother issue.
Yeah.
But if you're like more in the coast, like more like in the mainland area, I guess it would be probably not as bad.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know how bad winters get up there.
But I think it would be a cool place to live.
Well, maybe it could be like what they do here in the like the state, like not the states in New York is like they'll have like what is it called? What do they call them when they go south? They call them like
snowbirds.
Yeah, snowbirds. It'd be like it could be like a snowbird.
Where are you gonna go?
Well, here. But I mean, we won't go as far south. We'll just go here.
Okay, so then
we'll have a little house.
But I don't think the timing is right.
What?
It would be like cold and warm around the same time.
Well, I know, but it just won't maybe be as bad. It'll just be slightly more. It doesn't make sense. Livable.
Doesn't make sense. I guess if I was not in the U.S., if the political climate was not the way that it is, I would want to go to Lebanon for sure because it's beautiful and I have family there and I love it. And when I go there, I never want to come back. But the political climate is just bad. Other than that, I would love to live in Lebanon. I think, I don't know. New Zealand would be cool. Maybe Greece would be a cool place to live. I don't really
know a lot about Greece.
It's like in the Mediterranean.
Yeah, I know that, but that's
same neck of the woods. But yeah, I think that's where I would want to go.
Somewhere in the Mediterranean. Yeah, that'd probably be an ideal spot too.
Like Lebanon?
Yeah, something like that. But like you said, minus the
political environment. But besides that, it would be a great place to live. But then you're like the whole like their currency is like worth nothing and like it's just I don't know. Bad news bears over there for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think realistically, I probably just want to stay here.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we have nice summers. Our winters, I mean, aren't great, but we're used to them. We don't really have, like, at least now, knock on wood, we don't have like a lot of like natural disasters besides like blizzards and like, I don't know, as long as the power doesn't go out, you're kind of just chilling in your house.
Yeah.
So I think
I feel like out of all the natural disasters that we
got it easy.
We have it pretty easy. Yeah. Every once in a while, there'll be like a tornado nearby, but it's not like a common thing at all.
Yeah.
And usually that's not very...
It's some flooding, but not really like
intense.
Anything bad.
Yeah.
So I feel like we have it pretty good here. Like if we could just like, I don't know, find like a better area to live in and like a bigger house and maybe be by water. Because we got water.
Yeah.
We got water here.
But there's some around. There's a little bit.
I think that would be ideal.
Just not sure where.
Sunset. Love that place. Be like that lady who started screaming at us for getting sea glass.
Get off of my beach.
Get off my property. I'm like, it's a public beach. What do you mean? You own the water? How does that work?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you know?
Maybe she does own it. I don't know. I don't really know how it works, but we left. So.
It's very strange. Like when people live on a beach, what do they own? Like
I don't know.
You can't own the ocean.
No, I don't think.
Like how far do you own? Like where's your plot of land?
That's what I'm not sure of. I mean, maybe they do own it, but at the same time, like I don't think you're able to just be like,
get off my beach.
Get off my beach. Like, I feel like it's something that you go into knowing that people are gonna wander on your property all the time. Like,
yeah.
Especially when you're right next to like a public beach.
Strange. Yeah.
So we might be in the wrong, but we left.
You live.
We left.
Poor mom. Oh, how cute. Anywhere I am is home.
I think that's what you just said.
No, the dog said it.
Pretty sure you just
Madison said it.
The land is owned, but the water is not.
Ah, so she does own the beach. She was a jerk, though.
Yeah. Like I said, we left.
But nasty lady. I wouldn't want to be a nasty person.
No. But I feel like that's like something that, like I said, it comes with owning
beachfront property.
Beachfront property is people are going to probably be in your part of the beach. Yeah. Like it's just
especially when it's right next to a public beach.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People don't know. But yeah.
I'm sure there's places that probably have sectioned off like actual like private areas. I just don't know like where those exist.
What?
I'm sure there's places that actually like section off the public versus private.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But
probably
makes the beach look really shitty.
Yeah.
Just walls all down the beach.
No, because Cape Cod, like the inns had like the stuff sectioned off and it didn't look that bad.
No, but that's just temporary fencing.
Well, maybe that's what they do.
I mean, I guess.
During like the public beach months.
I guess.
They don't go all year long. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on where you're living and where the beach is. It could be all year long. But there's sharks there. Maybe not. Maybe not Cape Cod.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't want to be eaten by a shark.
There's sharks at a lot of beaches.
Okay. Well, I'd like to live on a beach, but I don't want to go in the water. I would need to have a pool.
That's fine. You could have one of those, like, the seawater pools. And
saltwater pool.
It'd be just like you're swimming in the ocean.
That's what that one house had.
Yeah.
That's saltwater pool.
Maybe one day we can get one.
Yeah, right. Not in this lifetime. I feel like that's really expensive to maintain. Can you have tropical fish swimming in the pool with you?
You probably could if you set it up right. It would just be a lot harder to keep. When I went to Disney World one year, one of their water parks, I think it was like Typhoon Lagoon,
had fish in it?
No, they have like a giant aquarium, and there's like sharks and fish and stuff like that, and it's basically just like a giant pool, and what you do is you snorkel across it.
Oh, hell no.
And you look down and you can see all the fish and stuff.
Nope, not if there's a shark in there.
Yeah, there are sharks in there.
Nah,
yeah.
I'm good.
And you just swim with them.
Nope.
And they have these little reef things and stuff.
Oh.
I was really nervous to do it, but I was glad
You did it?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nope.
I was very nervous, but like I did it.
Well, good for you. I'm glad you survived.
So I can say I swam with sharks.
Oh God.
I did it.
I'm terrified.
I did it.
He did it.
But I'm sure they keep them well fed, so I don't think they're looking for food.
Well, maybe some people that maybe they're just, like people, and they're just like, I'm bored. I'm going to just snack on something.
Well,
that looks delicious.
Don't want to be in the water when that happens.
What happened?
I don't know if they ever had any accidents down there. I didn't really look into it.
I don't want to think about that.
Why? It's not like you're going to go in there.
No, I would not go in it. Absolutely not.
But yeah, there's definitely some sharks in the water at Cape Cod. They got great whites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the great whites are all coming back because of the
seals.
The seal population is kind of growing.
The seals is everywhere.
Yeah.
There were so many we saw in the water when we were there.
Yeah, even if we just go to like some random beaches, eventually, like if you stay there long enough, you just see like a few seals just swim by. They're like usually maybe like 20, 30 feet offshore. Like they're pretty close to the beach, but
they're just like, hello.
Yeah, they're just swimming on by. And little do they know what's in the water.
Oh, they know.
I don't know. If they knew, I don't think they would go back in the water.
The seals live in the water. What do you mean?
I don't know. If they knew, like, I would just be like,
know.
I'm going to become a land seal.
No.
Why?
They know. They know what predators are around.
Then why don't they just live on the land?
Because they love the sea.
Well.
And that's where their foods is. What? You must have heard a kiss from a rose a lot. What?
I don't know.
What? Oh, because the seal.
Oh, seal. A lot of seals.
Lol.
A lot of seal. That's funny.
That's funny.
But yeah,
I get it.
We went on a couple of seal tours, and there's just so many.
Yeah.
They'd be like all shored up on like one little kind of, I guess you would call it like a, what do you call those things?
Like a little sandbar.
Sandbar.
And like they hang out outside of like the fisheries.
Oh yeah,
they're
want
like
the scraps.
They want the scraps. They were like right next to the boats when we were like there, and then they're just like, hello, feed me.
Yeah.
Hello. Fish, please. Right now, so? You want to come with us next time? And she's so sweet. She's the most sweetest little lady.
She's just loving it over here.
So much. She's doing the like slow blink. She's like gonna fall asleep. She's so tired.
She's comfy.
You comfortable? Do you love being on the podcast?
She's like, yes.
So nice.
She's like, you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you. You're doing a great job too.
Yeah, so I think a lot of where we want to live is about what's around us. Like, I feel like we just want kind of like that oceanfront, waterfront view.
I just want to be a beach bum.
Yeah.
For life.
I think the thing about beaches is that they constantly like evolve and change, and like every day is like you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Because we both like collecting things.
Yeah.
So we would be probably one of those people that walk the beach like every morning just to see what we find.
Yeah.
And I would probably get a metal detector because I've always wanted to do that.
That would be fun.
And just see what we find every day and just collect stuff. And it'd be a great way to start the day.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I feel like the air like is different by like a beach.
Yeah. And
like,
sometimes there's less light pollution too.
Yeah.
Depending where you are.
Yeah, because when we were in Cape Cod, we could actually see like the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah,
and we can't see that here at all. Like we look up and all you see is like
1 or 2 stars.
Yeah,
maybe
and like a haze of all the lights coming from the city.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of.
I think I would really like Hawaii too because one of my favorite artists is there. We could go to the Wyland Museum.
Oh yeah,
and all that stuff. The Wyland Institute's there. So much cool things. So many cool things. Thank you. So many kisses. But yeah. I don't know. I just would like to just have like a nice, comfortable, small little bungalow. A relaxing, simple life. Why is life so complicated?
Because there's just a lot of things that are required to live.
Dumb. I don't like it. She doesn't like it either. Stop licking my face. Am I delicious?
Like it would be cool to have like a place like on the water that's like off the grid and you just can manage to get by without having to pay like all these bills all the time.
Yeah. A lot of people do that.
I mean,
they do like the off the grid stuff.
Yeah. That stuff adds up so fast.
What do you mean?
Bills.
Oh, yeah.
Like electric, water, gas.
And it's like, it's not cheap to even establish like living off the grid.
No,
like,
it's not. It requires a lot of money
to like get into it. Like I remember.
And then you got to get it like all the like solar panels and stuff like that. And
and the machinery, like backup power and things to clean your water. And there's a lot of complications.
Lots of complications.
Yeah. So, guess we just keep grinding.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get there one day. But that's kind of, I think, where we want to kind of move to eventually.
Just nature. Just want to be surrounded by nature and less like people.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No, not at all.
Less people, more animals, more nature. We want to have an animal sanctuary in real life.
We could have a fish sanctuary.
I used to want to be a marine biologist.
Me too.
When I was in school. That was one of my dreams. Maybe one day.
As a hobby.
Mm-hmm. Tide pools.
Yeah, tide pool.
Tide pool creatures. So cool. Love them.
I always wanted to like look at tide pools, but I don't think I've ever been to a place that actually had tide pools.
They kind of had a little bit at that one beach we went to.
Yeah, but
it's not the same degree.
Because when I picture tide pool, I feel like there's like starfish and like little fish in there. And maybe you'll see like an octopus or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would see like a lot of different creatures. Like what they had was just kind of like hermit crabs and some real crabs. That's about it.
Still cool.
I mean, yeah, real cool, but
we saw little shrimps. Yeah. Little baby shrimps.
But like my vision of a tide pool is like just filled with like all that kind of stuff and like some snails and
I did see a snail.
I saw some snails.
He was so cute and he tickled my little hand.
You just gotta be careful if we go to a place that has tide pools, and we have to research what kind of animals are around there first.
I'll probably die instantly.
We don't want to be grabbing things that are poisonous.
I'll be like, what's this? And it's like a jellyfish. One of those like blues. What are they called?
It's like a manowar. The ones that we saw.
I'll be like, it's so beautiful. And then I die.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's so colorful. What is this? Oh, no.
Oh, I'm dead.
My hand is melting.
My hand. Okay. Well, guess that's it. Is it a wrap? Did we do it?
I think we accomplished a podcast stream. Yeah.
We did it.
I think we accomplished one.
Yay! Yay! Ew. That's my mouth. Don't put your nose in my mouth.
What is she doing?
She's holding on for dear life.
Oh my God.
My goodness. I'm not going to let you go. You don't have to hold so tightly.
She doesn't know that, though.
She does know that. I'm her mother.
Well, then why is she hanging on so tight? Because you're her mother.
Because, yeah, she just wants to hang on to her mother.
Yeah.
Rude. See, now she's let go and she's relaxed.
She's going to fall asleep here in a minute.
So relaxed.
Yeah, she's going to fall asleep. Yeah. So, yeah. We accomplished it. So we may try this more often.
Just trying something a little different.
Yeah, we may try it more often. And see how these go.
Yes.
So I guess I'll do the closing.
Yeah, go for it.
So if you are watching the podcast on YouTube, you can always listen to it on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and Stitcher. And then if you are listening to the audio version, you can always find the video podcast on our YouTube channel.
And maybe on Twitch.
And maybe on Twitch too. We are very close to finally reaching 100 subscribers on our YouTube, so we can get a custom URL.
4 people away.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot easier to direct people to our YouTube channel once we get a custom URL.
Yeah.
So we're almost there. And thank you to everyone that subscribed thus far.
Yes. Thank you very, very much. And I guess that's a wrap, huh?
Yeah. So if you have any topic suggestions, you can always drop it in our Discord, put it in the comments on our YouTube channel, or also tweet it at us at Tealfish Studio.
Mm-hmm. And until next time, may your artistry always be unbounded. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Madison. Say bye. Bye.
Madison says goodbye as well.
Goodbye.